went to Lowe's and I looked at their clearance plants and I found Black Bloom Salvia. And I was actually hoping that this was a perennial in my zone, but apparently it's a perennial from, let's see what it says here. I believe it's zone 8, although it says that it is a perennial. So I didn't know because I didn't have my phone with me. I'm in zone 7A. So this is what I got on clearance today, and I got them for $4 a piece. They are regularly $8.98. But I'm thinking if I plant them in a pot, I got 3. I'm thinking if I plant them in a pot that I can bring them in over the winter and put them in my garage under our grow light, and I can get them to be a perennial as long as I keep them in a container. So that's what I'm thinking. So the first thing I wanted to do, I did notice that they had yellowing. As you see, that leaf just came off. They have yellowing on the leaf, so I'm thinking they have been overwatered. And I did notice roots hanging out. So I've got some pots I'm going to replant them in, and we'll just see what we do with them, or how we do with them. Let's see. So I'm actually going to cut these back because they are supposed to bloom until fall. That's what it said. So I'm going to cut this back until where it shows that I have 2 leaves of new growth, because you're supposed to cut back the spent. And I could actually take this down even further. And they do have a smell to them, which some people may not like, but it also, because it does smell, it will keep the deer away, so that you shouldn't have an issue with deer eating these. But I've heard that the hummingbirds love these things. So I don't know if you can hear the hummingbirds in the background, but we have a ton of hummingbirds. So I think that looks good. Actually, this one looks fine where it's at. And I don't know if I should pull off these yellow leaves. They're probably going to fall off anyways. But I am going to leave them on, I think. See where to take this one back. I think I'm going to take it back to the new growth. Well, we'll take it back right here. So, I don't know, y'all. I think I'm going to take these yellow leaves off. I'm just afraid, like, it would look better if I took that off. I'm not going to take them off. If y'all have any experience with Black Bloom Salvia in a zone 7A, if you have found a way to make it a perennial, I would be interested in knowing how that worked out for you, or what you did. So feel free to comment on that. As I said, I'm a newer gardener, so I don't always know everything. I try to read, though. I try to read everything I can get my hands on, but there's nothing like actually doing something. Okay, so I think that looks much better. These are really, I'm just throwing the leaves over there in the grass, and I'll clean that up once I, 1 second. What into actually. The blooms were really pretty. They had they were like black, and then the leaves have a real dark purple, which is really pretty. They had 5 of them on clearance, but I only got 3. I would have bought all of them if I could. But I only had 3 pots at home. These take full sun. It says that they can take partial sun, but I believe they won't do as good if you don't have them in enough sun. So luckily we get a lot of sun. My yard is mostly full sun. And I'm being reduced to have to plant everything in pots anyways, because we're planning on moving next year. This would probably go a lot faster if I used a bigger, actually, you know what? Duh, I'm just thinking I've got to put the plant in there. This would actually, I don't even know what I was saying, guys. But yeah, we get a lot of sun, and I'm being reduced to planting in pots since we're going to be moving next year. But that's okay, because it's going to need to be in a pot anyways. Let's see how they look. Oh yeah, well that explains a lot. Check out these roots. I don't know if y'all can see that. They are just wrapped around. It's not too bad. I've seen worse, but I'm going to pull this just a little bit to kind of tease it up a little bit. This is ridiculous. Look at all that water. Look at that. It's probably why the leaves are yellow. It's just dripping in water. The thing, guys, about clearance, I did see some Veronica that was really pretty, and I did see some foxglove that I wanted. Okay, this is kind of, I might have needed a bigger pot. There we go. I think that's gonna be fine. Gosh. It's got a lot of water. It's just like one big sponge. Guess I could have put on gloves for this, but that's okay. They had also, I want to say it was iceberg roses. Does that sound right? But it had brown spots on it, which I guess I could have treated it with neem oil. Alright guys, I'm actually going to get these planted real fast. So I'm not going to talk right through here. I'm just going to get them planted. Okay, we are all done. I got all these planted, and I did put some, I think I got some red mulch. I have some red mulch that I put around these. I'm not going to water these because they need to dry out. They were just ringing with water. I mean, like a sponge. They were so wet. So I'm pretty sure that that is why the leaves are yellow. They were also pretty root bound. So I did break them up a little bit, but we'll see how these do. I don't think it's bad for a clearance deal. But yeah, I'm definitely going to have to put these in the garage. And I'll get these pots cleaned up and my mess cleaned up. So that's it. We'll see how they do. I will update you. I do think we'll get another flush of blooms before the fall. So I'm curious to see how the hummingbirds and the bees will react, especially with all the hummingbirds that we have. So thank you for watching my video, and please hit subscribe so you can see the update and other videos that I post.